I now call on Josh Craig.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This bill comes at a crucial time in our country's future. With sky-high housing prices continuing to rise to unreachable levels, surging cost of living crises with very little real wage increases to combat it, so many young New Zealanders are feeling like the economic futures are unviable and unfruitful. And that's why today I rise in support of this bill. The youth training wage is a discriminatory wage that unfairly pays young workers and gets them to a lower pay, even though they are doing the same job, and we are making the economic situation even more dire. And many of the industries that this type of wage is used, it creates a race to the bottom for workers, so to speak. By flooding the market with cheap, younger labour, this wage allows employers to displace other older workers who work in these industries. We have to remember that those who work jobs that hover around the minimum wage aren't just all some high schools wanting some extra pocket money. They are parents who need every single dollar to make sure their child grows up healthy and well. They are university students who need to invest in their future, and there are others who are currently struggling underneath these dire circumstances. It is almost certain that to chase higher profits, employers will favour those who can work on a lesser wage, like the training wage. This wage leads to adverse effects on every single New Zealander, not just those young workers who may be underpaid directly under this wage. We must ask ourselves what type of economy we want for our future. Do we want an economy that kind of underpays and undervalues the work that our young workers do, like stocking our supermarket shelves, supporting aged care facilities and the care of elderly citizens, and filling essential jobs? Or do we want New Zealanders to feel like the best opportunities to look overseas, to leave their country and go to Australia, where their work is currently fairly compensated and they can do less hours for more pay than they can do back home? Over the past 2 days, members from all over this House have shown us that New Zealanders are struggling, and we need to offer them a helping hand. That's why today I urge every single one of you to vote for this House. Vote for this House, vote for this bill. To make New Zealand a more fair working environment, to invest in our younger generation, and to make sure every worker, no matter what age, gets an equitable and fair working arrangement, and that's to make sure that they can lead a healthy and accomplished life. We are leaving young New Zealanders behind if we keep this wage. We are leaving their stomachs empties, their home cold and unlivable, their savings empties, and their well-being is suffering. If we do not pay a living wage, we will put people into poverty, and we are failing to address systemic inequality. Poverty should not be a rite of passage for youth to suffer through. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Aroha mai if I do mispronounce your name.